Okay. So congratulations to the new Kingsmen. Congrats to all of them. Well done. So who are the next set of Kingsmen? Who are those who say they are going to be the next set of Kingsmen? Okay. By the time we are doing the next Kingsman induction, it's going to be in the next 2 weeks. Who says I'm going to be there? Now, somebody may say, okay, Ambassador, what do I need? What are the criteria to be a Kingsman? Very simple. Just 3 simple criteria. Okay, 3 simple criteria. Number 1, obviously you have to be an AP. I'm never mentioning that one. That one goes without saying. Okay, but that's important because you cannot have 5 APs under you and you yourself are not an AP. Even if you have 1,000 APs under you and you yourself are not an AP, then you're not going to become a Kingsman. Okay, so that one goes without saying. But the 3 major criteria is you must have 3 accounts and above. So 3 accounts, 7 accounts, 15 accounts, 31 accounts, 23 accounts. But you must have above 3 accounts and above. Okay, that's number 1 criteria. Okay. Number 2 criteria, you must have gone through your SMO training. Your SMO training, your week 1, week 2, week 4, week 3, and week 4 training. You must have completed it, said what you learned, answered questions, and all of that. Okay. And then the 3rd criteria, which is very important, is you must have created 5 APs, 5 personally sponsored active partners, 5 personally sponsored active partners. Then you know you are a Kingsman. Okay, so if you're here, you already have 3 APs directly under you, sponsored by yourself. You already have 2 APs, you already have 4 APs. Guess what? By this time in the next 2 weeks, when we're celebrating Kingsmen, you should be celebrated because you're already almost there. Do we understand that? Okay, you're already almost. If you already have 5 APs and you've gone through, you have over 3 accounts, maybe you have 7 accounts, 15 accounts, and you will Ambassador, I've not been celebrated, then you need to apply. Okay, apply. Let us know. Either you apply to any of your G leaders, either G leader, Ambassador Lola, Ambassador Didio, or myself. Let us know. Oh, I have become a Kingsman. Please, I want to be celebrated. You give us your details, we confirm, and then you'll be celebrated as well. You'll be added to the Kingsman group. Okay, remember that the foundation these days of the business, we have APs and Kingsmen. That is what we are doing this year. Okay, APs and Kingsmen. So while you're running the 90 days game plan, you must ensure you become an AP, become a Kingsman, obviously, and then help other people to become Kingsmen as well. Someone says that they cannot hear. Please, my admins, tell them what to do. Okay, fantastic. All right. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to jump right into my training. Okay. I would have liked to celebrate the APs in the house, but time will not permit me to do that. I'm just going to jump right into our training for today. And like I said, the topic for today is the phases of growth in our business. The phases of growth in our business. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be discussing today. Phases of growth in our business. If you can see my screen, let me know. Can you see my screen? Okay, fantastic. So let's move, okay? So that's what I'm going to be talking about. So please, like I said, everybody, ensure you write. Some of you may have seen something like this before, but I'm going to bring a different spin to it. Please ensure that you are writing something. Don't say, oh, it's on YouTube, I'll watch it later. Me and you know that you're not going to watch it later, okay? Now, the meeting room is full. The link is on our various groups. Team leads, please share it on the various group chats. Okay, share it so that people who cannot log in here can actually log in via YouTube. Okay, fantastic. So these are the different phases of growth in our business. Okay, there are 5 basic phases of growth in our business. 5 basic stages you're going to go through if you're going to succeed in network marketing. Okay, and the truth is that the first few phases, everybody goes through that. It's absolutely normal. You cannot, no matter how powerful or motivated or whatever you are going to go through these phases. Okay. So what are the different phases that somebody goes through? Number 1, I'm just going to list the phases out and I'm going to explain them one after the other. Number 1 is what the excitement phase. The excitement phase. Okay. You get in, you're excited, you're happy, you're cheerful, happy-go-lucky, you feel unstoppable. You feel like, oh, I'm going to become a multi-millionaire very fast. You're excited. And at this excitement stage, that's where you engage people. That's where you make sure they do what they're supposed to do in the business. When your new downline is in this excitement phase, that's the best time to engage them. If you don't engage them at this phase, then you may lose them. Okay. Then number 2 is the disappointment and the challenges phase. Yeah, that's number 2. And who is going to go through this phase? Everybody. If you're doing our business and you're doing it properly, you must go through this phase. It's normal. You cannot escape it. You cannot dodge it. You cannot run away from it. It is part of the business. Okay, it's part of the business. So disappointment and challenges phase. Okay, the next phase is the what? Critical phase. The critical phase. And this is where you have the urge to quit. Do we understand? In every business in the world goes through these phases. So it's not just our business. Do we understand? The critical phase. Or you have you own a bureau de change, for example. And even though dollar is very high now, you should make a lot of money. But guess what? There's some times you really feel like, oh, I need to quit this business because I'm not getting customers. Dollar I bought at 750. Now with that dollar has crashed to 745. How am I going to make my money back? You're at the critical phase. Or you're selling cars. You know, everything is going well. Next thing, they've stolen one car. Are you sure I'll not quit? How will I make up profit to pay back for this car? You know, every business in the world goes through this. Oh, you're selling food. You know, you cook a lot of food. You have lots of customers. You're excited. By the following day, you sell only 30%. What happened? They are fasting. Oh, I did not know they are fasting. Your food will spoil. Are you sure I'll not quit? So what will I do? You know, they are different. Every business goes through this phase. It's not just our business. Do we understand that? Where you feel the urge to quit. The fourth phase is what? The growth and what? The maturity phase. Growth and maturity phase. This is the fourth phase in our business, the growth and maturity phase. Okay, you can see that at this phase, you're not really tempted to quit that much. You're running your business, you're going, you gain the form of stability and all that. And that is this phase we're talking about. Okay, and then the financial freedom phase. This is the final phase. This is the phase that everybody should say, okay, I'm not going to quit until I get to the what? Financial freedom phase. This is where I'm going to. This is where I need to be. Do we understand that? The financial freedom phase, okay? Now, but what we need to understand is that we cannot get to this financial freedom phase from phase 1. You have to pass through phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, all the other phases before you now get to this phase. Because most times we see people who are already in this phase and we are envious of them. We are jealous of them. We want to be like them. But what we don't understand is that before they got to this phase, they had climbed through all the other phases. Okay, and they said, I will not quit. They kept on moving. Do we understand that? So let's now analyze the different phases one by one. And then you, on your own, wherever you are, you decide, okay, I am at so phase, or I'm almost at so phase. And then you can decide, I will not quit or I want to stop at this point. Do we understand that? Okay, so let us move. Because in this 90 days game plan, you're going to go through all these phases. That's the truth. I'm talking about the business in general, but I'm also bringing it home to our 90 days game plan. You're going to go through all these phases. If you're doing the challenge properly, you're going to go through the excitement phase. Oh, when the thing started, oh, you're excited, you're running, you're prospecting, you're doing everything you need to do. And you're like, oh, I'm excited. And then next thing, disappointment phase. Next thing, are you sure? No, some of you are this critical phase. Some of you are ready quit. I beg, I'm not doing 90 days game plan again. It's not by force. I beg, it's too stressful. Some of you are ready. You think you are doing it. You are acting like you're doing it. You're telling people you're doing it, but you know in your heart of hearts that you're not. So let's continue, okay? So let's break each of the phases down so that we can have a very clear understanding of what is expected of us and what we're to do, okay? Okay. The first phase is the excitement phase, okay? Now, this is when somebody just joins the business or somebody just joins the challenge or somebody just starts something, right? And in this excitement phase, okay, can everybody hear me? I think network threw my other device out, but I came in with this one, so, They said that the meeting is full, that I cannot enter. Okay. Let me activate the waiting room. So this is how it feels when people come late and they cannot enter the meeting. Interesting. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm trying to, let me activate the waiting room so that I can have space to come in. I'm trying to log in, but it's telling me that the meeting room is full. Okay, good. All right, good, I'm back. Okay. Okay, So let me share my screen. Let me know. Can you see the screen now? Sorry, because we're using Zoom, things like this are bound to happen. Things like this are bound to happen. Okay, network and all that. Until when Nigeria gets it right, and we have good internet and service providers and all, we'll have to keep on enduring this. Okay, that's why I prefer belly to belly. Okay, now everyone starts the business at this stage. Every single person. The reason why somebody will put their hand in their pockets and make their payments is that they are at this stage, and they are excited and they are ready to run the business. Do we understand that? So what do we do at this stage? Is extremely important that you engage your people at this stage. It's extremely important that you make sure that they do their name lists. You can get them to do anything. This is the stage at the beginning. This is the beginning stage. At the beginning, make sure they do their 50 name list. Somebody joins your team immediately. Let them do their 50 name list. Don't say, oh, after 3 days, you will not start calling them to do their list. No. Or what you're most interested in, oh, let them send you their payment details, process their payments, register it, before you now start working with them. No. Immediately, you call them. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. I'm so proud of you. This decision you have taken has helped a lot of people financially, and you're going to be the next person. I'm so proud of you. I took this decision 2 years ago, and my life has changed. Before I joined the business, I wasn't very confident. Now I know how to present. Before I joined the business, I was managing salary of 30,000, but now I'm making over 150,000 a monthly. And I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. What are you doing? You are reaffirming their belief. You're making them get excited more. At this stage, after you now say, okay, no problem. What you're going to do, we're going to have your QSG. If it's that same day, you can do it that same day. If it's the next day, your QSG is going to happen tomorrow. But before your QSG, what do? Write down name list. Get a piece of paper. Write down names of those who you want to invite, who you want to show the business to. Tell them to draft out their names. Do we understand? And let them draft out their names before the meeting starts. Okay? Before the QSG, if they can. Except QSG is that day. Sometimes after they make their payments, if it's a physical belly meeting, they can drop their 50 name list immediately after payment. Don't wait for somebody to go and come back and go and face all the negativity of the world before they now come back and say, okay, I'm not interested or something. Or are you sure it will work? Or I don't want to recommend my friends. That only happens after they have spoken to people who are negative and ignorant. Do we understand that? Okay? Like I faced a lot of negative and ignorant people. But because at the beginning, I had already written my list. Once I joined, they made me write out my list very fast. Made me invite very fast. So before I started getting too much negativity, I've already invited. So it's too late to say I'm not doing again. Do you understand? Take advantage of this stage and get them quick results. Once you're able to get somebody their first sign up while they are still excited, guess what? You have a potential leader in your team. Because their lifespan has increased in the business. Many people quit because immediately after this excitement stage is the next stage. And that is the challenging stage. That is the disappointment stage. And that's where people quit. People don't quit at the excitement stage. No, it's not possible. People quit at the second stage, second phase. So what do? In this first phase, ensure that they get their results. Ensure that they've invited. Warn them about the wolves who are outside. Warn them not to go and start trying to start explaining the business to somebody because they are new, they cannot explain. If not, you wake up and somebody who told you, this business, I'm going to go full time. I'm excited. I'm going to invite all my contacts. In fact, I'm going to overtake you. You are calling them after 2 days and they're telling you, I beg, please don't call that my list too. Don't call my list too. Don't call my list too. They are warning you. Don't call my list. Don't call my people. But you've sent text. I know. Don't you want to make money? I don't want to make money again. Why? Because you have allowed them to leave this excitement phase. Do we understand? If you understand, go to comments and say, I understand. It is very important. Okay? And that's number two. Number two is what? The disappointment and the challenges phase. And like I said, it will come. It will definitely come. And not just here in our business, in any business that you are doing, this phase is going to come. This disappointment and challenges phase is going to come. Even if you are an imam and you are doing God's work, they opened a mosque, they posted you to that mosque. Once in a while, you'll be disappointed. Once in a while, something will happen, you feel challenged. Once in a while, somebody may question what you say or something. It happens. It's normal. You cannot run away from disappointment phase in any business in this life. You cannot. There's nothing you do, you will not, even as a new parent, as a mother, at the beginning, hey, new baby, yeah, I'm happy, hey, excitement phase. Next thing, no sleeping. If you look at my eye like this, you see my eyes. I didn't sleep well last night. My daughter woke up like 3 times. She woke up, ate the first time. This one that is almost 3 years old. Ate the second time. I'm like, what kind of life is this one? Play. Woke up at early in the morning, disturbing me. I want to pee. I want to this one. I want to eat. I'm cold. I'm kicking me, pushing me. Oh my God. It was so annoying. So yes, there's the excitement phase. There's disappointment, challenges phase in motherhood. Doesn't mean I'm not still happy. I'm happy, but sometimes I'm like, can you allow me to sleep and have peace in my life? So everything is there. I'm giving these examples so that you will not think that I'm going to disappointment phase. Let me go somewhere else and see whether it's easier. The grass is not greener in anywhere. Do you understand? The grass is not greener where? Anywhere. So now let's talk about disappointment phase. Excitement doesn't last forever. And I'm saying this also because of the 90 days game plan that we are in. Okay? We're in the last 30 days plus. We're in the last 30 days plus of 90 days game plan. So a lot needs to be done. Okay? We're in the last 30 days plus. And I want you guys to know that if you're not careful, because some of you started with excitement phase, you were moving, you were so happy. Hey, you were like, oh my God. I'm going to make my first million. I'm going to make my first 2 million. I'm going to buy my first car. I'm going to. And then midway, 1 or 2 rejections came. Bam! You entered the disappointment phase of the 90 days game plan. Oh, I beg. And then you started cruising, doing nothing. So coming for a merge was a waste if you're not doing the 90 days game plan, because Ambassador Mike clearly said that somebody who came for the merge and they did not do the 90 days game plan, they are even worse. They are worse than somebody who did not even come at all and is going to run the challenge. Some people did not come, maybe they were sick, they were critically ill, or something happened, they were in mass, or they are not joining. But they are running the game plan. And Ambassador Mike says those people are better than those who even came for the events. Can you see the difference? So it doesn't last forever. Getting their first sign up will extend their phase. Some of you during the 90 days game plan, once you got your first sign up, yay, second sign up, yay, you got excited. Results are what takes you out of disappointment phase, not the other way around. There's a mistake that most people make. When they are in disappointment or challenges phase, they slow down. But it doesn't work that way. Slowing down will not get you out of the phase. Slowing down will dig you deeper into the phase. It's doing activities that will bring you out of this negativity phase, disappointment phase. And it comes most times when you've been hit by the rejection rockets. Will you be hit? Yes, you'll be hit. You'll be hit by the rejection rocket. It's absolutely what? Normal. It's normal. Okay? Here they are contemplating, should I quit? Should I not quit? But let me see, Sha. But they are still wondering at this phase. And then we move to the third phase, which is what? The critical phase. Critical phase. And as the name implies, this is a make or break point. This is a make or break point. This is a move forward or move backward point. This is the tipping point. I mean, yeah. At this stage, it's either they quit or they decide to stay put and succeed. At this stage. And every network marketer will get to this stage where they have a choice to make. See my girlfriend. Did you see how she spoke to me yesterday? Telling me that I should never talk to her and her friends about this business. Hey, somebody that I spent 50K on a Valentine's gift because of this. Are you sure that I will not even quit this thing? Someone that I want to marry. Are you sure I will not quit? Hey, because she told me that if I go on with this business, I will leave her. So I should choose. Hey, God. Critical phase. You are wondering. See how my father is no longer talking to me. Because I said I'm not doing accounting again, I want to do network marketing. He's now no longer talking to me. Are you sure I'll not quit this business? Hey, God. Critical phase. At that point, they need a listening ear. At that point, they need encouragement. Everybody who has quit, there was this stage where it was either I move forward. Would you say thunder fire that girlfriend? Either I move forward or I move backward. There was that phase. And if you as their upline leader doesn't talk to them at that phase, speak to them, give them personal development, encourage them, you may lose them. Do we understand that? Okay? It's very important. Stay close to your distributors. Stay close to people at this phase. And if you're already long in the business, what do you do when you're in this critical phase? Personal development. I'm going to talk more about that as we move on. Personal development. Now is not a time to be negative. Don't speak to your downlines at this point. There's something that Makiane and all network marketing gurus say when you are down, go up. When you are up, go down. Stay close to your distributor at this phase. Very important. Develop yourself. Watch videos. Just go on YouTube and go and type motivational video and watch. All those ones that, like, kind of ones that we played before the meeting started. It just has a way of pumping you up. It reminds you where you started. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. You know, remember where you started, remember where you're coming from. It just has a way of giving you adrenaline. You start making call again. Do you understand that? It's normal. Anybody that tells you, no, my business was smooth, though, I did not go through any critical phase, or no, even me that I'm talking to you, I have gone through this critical phase before. In fact, I haven't quit the business before. I've told you guys this day. I've quit before. I quit for maybe, I think, about 5 minutes. There was a kind of rejection I got that it was too bad. It hit me in my chest. And I quit. I say, I beg. It's not be me to Jesus. I'm not doing it again. I'm done. And I started thinking, okay, Ronke, so if you've quit the business now, what next? Will you go and carry your CV and go and get a job? Will you go and say you want to go for masters in France again? Will you say you want to start doing tourism or catering business? As in, after I finished asking myself, I said, okay, so all those people that were telling you that you made the wrong choice, what will you now do? You now go and meet them and tell them you guys were right, Abi? As in, after I finished talking, I said, okay, so that you promised your mother you buy her car. You promised your father you buy him car. You promised also, so if you now go and get a job in UN now, and they're paying you 300,000, 400,000, how will that help you? When will you buy that car? When will you own it? When will you? After I finish talking to, because some of you, the reason why you are quitting, you want to quit, is that you don't talk to yourself. That's why. No, I didn't call my upline. Some of you will call your upline, you tell me your upline. See, if nobody signs up today, I'm going to quit. I did not call anybody, me on my own. You see, as an adult, you need to get to the point where you make decisions for yourself. You don't make emotional decisions. That's the problem. People make decisions based on emotion, based on how you are feeling. I feel disrespected, so therefore I'll quit. What? Who respect? How many bags of rice will respect buy? How many school fees will respect pay? Oh God. Hey. So I, by myself, in this critical phase, I spoke to myself, and I came out and I unquit. After I quit, I unquit by myself and I continued moving. And don't think it's only when you are coming up, you think of quitting. No, even at the higher level, sometimes you work with your teammates, you will raise them, you will invest millions in them, you open office for them, you do so many things for them, and the teammates will now say you are a bad person. You are now looking at like, where did I go wrong? But guess what? At this stage, if you decide to let it take you back, you start afresh. And anywhere you go to, the same problem is there. They say quitters quit. That's the word. Quitters quit, winners win. There's no two way about it. And if you check someone that has been quitting, they are used to quitting in their life. It's just normal. They quit this business, quit that business, quit this business, quit that business. They are quitters and they'll keep on quitting. So this critical phase, speak to yourself. And my upline did never call me at this phase. I told my upline I was depressed. Uncle, auntie, maybe your upline too at that point. That upline too is depressed. So maybe that's why they could not answer you. You speak to yourself. You encourage the person. So now let me give a pictorial representation, because some of you, this 90 days game plan we're doing, you are not doing it. You are not among. It's not your business. You are not inside again. You have quit. You know, like, what? Let me just be registering my one person per month, JJ, and be moving. Let me just be going my own small. 50K I'm earning per month is okay. Let me just be going small. 90-day game plan, I beg. I cannot kill myself. You've not quit the business, but you have quit the 90 days game plan. That's still the same thing we're talking about. Same thing. So let me talk about the roller coaster of emotions that go through a new person's mind. Number one, they just joined. Hey, I just joined. I just made Puma Technovas. I'm happy. I'm about to dominate, take over. And then they get home. Now, wow. So wait, Abdul invited me for presentation. I sat down. After talking, I brought out my ATM card and I paid 259,000. I mean, these people, is it just that they use on me like this? What if it doesn't work? Hey, God. Hey, is that not what Nkechi said she was doing that day? And now Nkechi is no longer doing it. They are worried. Hey, they are confused. What if I don't like the product? What if? Next thing, they get their package. Hey, I've gotten my package. Oh, me too, I have this bracelet. So nice. Oh, the coffee is so nice. Wow. The toothpaste is helping me. I used to have bleeding gums before, but my gum is not bleeding again. They are happy. They are excited. Then they do invitation. They do their business launch. Nobody's joining. Nobody's listening to them. Hey, God, oh, I invited 50 people. They say I should invite 50. I invited 50 people. Out of 50, 30 of them are telling me they are not interested. They are not coming. They know what the meeting is about. Hey, God, oh. Hey, what have I done? Nobody's answering me. So, oh yeah, these 15 people that say they are coming, let them come. After presentation, one person joins. They're happy again. Somebody has joined though. Come, Farouk, you paid. Farouk, you paid. You, some of you, the way you used to celebrate when your prospect pays, your prospect is to be doubting themselves. Farouk, you are paid. Hey, thank God, oh. If I'm Farouk, I'll say, I beg. Why are you thanking God on my head? Am I the only one that's paid? And then they're excited. Somebody has joined. Okay. If one person has joined, it means 2 people can join. Okay. I won't quit again. I won't quit. And then Farouk calls them. This thing you're telling me about. Why must I do 50 name lists? Why can't I? I said, can't I do 10 name lists? I know these 10 people. You show me they'll pay. I don't want to do 50. See, I don't like how that your leader spoke to me. Is it by force? The person is already depressed now. Wow, my only downline wants to quit. Tom, let's quit together now. And then the next day, Farouk attends QSG. Farouk upgrades his account. Farouk, you upgraded. You paid for mega pass. Hey, that is happy. And it goes on and 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 on. Eric Worre says this is one of the most emotional businesses in the world. Emotion. You're happy today, you're sad tomorrow. You're happy today, you're sad tomorrow. It's normal. It's normal. Okay? So if you're feeling that way sometimes, don't see it as, oh, maybe something is wrong with me. No, it's absolutely normal. But when you're feeling down, don't become a wolf. Don't become a snake. Then go and start discouraging people. Now, wow. Somebody's telling you, they booked 20, only 5 came. You 5 came. Thank your God now. Me, I booked 50. Only 3 came. You are saying 5. There must be something that Ambassador Didi they are doing. They are not telling us. So. No. That's my upline leader that says he's making 1 million. He must come and tell us what he's doing. There's something that he's doing that he's not telling me. Because I don't understand why. What are you doing? You have now become, you are no longer complaining. You are now becoming a snake. You are now becoming a wolf. Why? Because you started discouraging other people. And you know the funny part, tomorrow when you now get a sign up, you will not, that person you discourage, you won't go and tell them that now you are happy. You won't go and tell them that, hey, sorry, that thing I said yesterday is not true, it's a lie. I've gotten a payment, that my upline I was yabbing, he did 3-way call for me and somebody paid. They will not tell you that one, It's to be discouraging snakes and wolves. That's their work. Don't be a snake, don't be a wolf. Don't indulge them. Oh my bed, this 90 game plan, I beg. How would you? Let's see. If I register 5, me, I'm okay. No, they say 60. 60 God, 60 me. I beg. And you two are listening to them. Maybe that person has savings somewhere of 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. You that you don't have any savings, you are listening to them. Hey. The person did not pay for your registration, no. You know, see, like I said, as an adult, you need to learn to make decisions by yourself. And sometimes, snakes can be very friendly. It may be someone that is helping you do your booking calls, helping you do business launch, they're helping you do things. Meanwhile, they are snakes. They are wolves. Say wolves in sheep's clothing. Ambassador Mike spoke to us about them. He said, see, if you are not a Kingsman yet, don't let the next one pass you by, because the Kings, now that Boss Mike is still doing it live, he's not doing recording, he's still doing it live. Make sure you are there. Because yesterday, Saturday was hotter than fire. Oh my goodness, it was hot. And then the next phase is what the growth and the maturity phase. The growth and the maturity phase. Okay? What is this phase? This is when, at the critical phase, you do not quit. You said, I'm going to move. You got discouraged, but you said, no, this 90-day game plan, I'm going to move to the end. I'm going to push on to the end. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I don't care what anybody is doing. I'm going to do it. Okay? Because as it is now, we have 34 days to the end of the game plan. 34 days. What are you doing with the 34 days? What are you doing with 34 days? Now, let's move. At this growth and maturity stage, this is where leaders are created. This is where leaders are created. At this stage, even if cell meeting is 2 hours, you stay. Some people have already started going because they're already looking at their watch. It's almost 9 o'clock. Oh, I'm going. Those people, they are the critical phase. Critical phase. They cannot stay for cell meeting. They cannot stay 1 hour, 30 minutes for cell meeting. They cannot. 90 minutes for cell meeting. No, they cannot. But they can watch a series. Season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. And they are checking Google when is season 5 coming out. But they cannot stay for a 90 minutes. Those ones are in critical phase. Critical phase. So if you're about to leave the meeting, just know that, I'm in critical phase. Oh, I've not entered growth and maturity stage yet. In this growth and maturity stage, leaders are created. This is where your leg is firm in the business. You are not moved by emotion. You are not moved. You know where you are going to. You are already seeing your future. It's clear. It's very clear. It doesn't matter whether cash crunch, no cash crunch, no network, no MFLA, they are not your concern because you know where you are going to. At this stage, you're not looking at your leader to help you. You already know how to present already. You already know that if I present to Abdul doesn't join, I'll present to Bola. If Bola doesn't join, I'll present to Chidi. Chidi doesn't join, I'll present to Dominic. Dominic doesn't join, I'll present to Enya. You keep on moving on until you find the person that joins and you move on. That's the stage you are in. At this stage, you're already a leader. You're already raising your downlines. You're prospecting for them. You're presenting, you're doing home runs for them. You know, even if I don't make money from my personal sign-up, at least let me help my downlines get signed up. So at least I'll make money from them. You're already growing as a leader. You're already training people. If at this point, if a wolf should come and meet you and talk to you, tell the person, please, get thee behind me, devil. What are you talking about? If your friend is trying to come and discourage you, are you sure that this is your business? Are you sure you get financial? You tell your friend, come, they are working in the bank. How much are they paying? 200K. Is it with 200K per month you want to get financial freedom? In a year, you have earned 2.4 million. You are telling me, is that how you that you are working in that GT bank? Can you be financially free in that bank? At this stage, you are confident, you are bold. At this stage, you mentor people, you coach them, you are helping, you are on track, you are moving. You're already making money here. You already know what to do. Some people may not be making so much money, but because of the mentality and how they are moving, it's only a matter of time. And Mr. Mike told us that the only difference between you, when you become a Kingsman, you and your success is just time. It's a network marketing. The only thing different between you and your success in this business is just time. Give it time. Just give it time. As long as you are doing your follow-ups every day, you're doing your booking every day, you're doing your invitation every day, you're doing your presentation, you're helping your teammates, you're doing your QSG. See, even if QSG is later, you can do QSG for your people on the phone. I was telling by people in Abuja that I used to do QSG and IP on the phone then. There was no Zoom, there was nothing. And I used to register people last. I would do QSG on the phone for them. I would call them. They used to laugh at me. I would load my phone. 1 hour, I'm talking to the person, commit the business to God. We need to be trained other people. No slide. I'm talking with passion. This is the stage you need to grow to. At this stage, you are sacrificing. Some of you will encash 100K, you chop 100K. That is a lack of discipline. You can never be a leader like that. At this stage, okay, if I encash 100K, at least I need to put 20K back into the business. 20K to save for my office rent, 20K for business loans if I'm not going for transport, 20K to do my maintenance is 14,000. You're already thinking like a business person at this stage. You're already sacrificing for your teammates. Please come, they say, please come and help me present. No, you already sacrifice because you know that the sacrifice is needed. The growth and you are mature. It's children that cry. A mature, will you see a mature man? Oh, somebody rejected me. Yeah. No, mature people don't cry. They find solution. It's a child that is crying. It's a baby that is crying. You did not present for me. You did not do close down for me. See how you spoke to me the other day. It's children that are always complaining. I don't like how you. I don't like the manner in which you. I don't like the way you present. When you are in this growth and maturity phase, if you invite for a presentation and the person doesn't present well, you will call your prospect and present Maturity phase. Maturity phase. A lot of you are not mature in this phase. You may be 50 years old, but you are not mature in the business yet. That is why any Tom, Dick, and Harry can come and tell you nonsense. And you too, you believe them. Oh, God. You must get to this phase. Because it's only at this phase that you know you can move to the next stage. It's only at this phase. At this phase, 90-day game plan, we have 34 days. Then you say, no. Even though I've only registered 3 people, I know I can still do my 60. You are not saying, oh my God, hey God, oh no. At this maturity, you push to the last day. You are pushing because you know anything can happen. Thank you, 100% responsibility at this stage. You are not waiting for your upline to, no, you did not open office. I mean, Akure, they did not open office for you. Who opened office for us? You gather your friends together. Say, guys, as we're in this Akure, we need to open office here. Oh yeah, let's make money. Oh yeah, bring 20K. You open office, call your leader to launch the office for you. That's maturity. That's maturity. You are investing massively back into the business. When you see us sponsoring people on vacation, you think we're stupid? Hey, there was a day I went to the bank. I transferred 30 million. Was it 30 million or 20 million? I think it was 20 million from my savings account to our tourist account. One lady that takes us on the social prefect. 20 million naira. People thought I was mad. They thought I don't care. It's like you're going mad. I didn't have to do it, but I understand that you need to invest back into your business. And I didn't even travel with them. So it's not. I didn't go with them. I didn't go with them. You must invest back into your business. You must invest back into your business. Somebody says they want to send SMS. You know that this person has high potential prospects, but they don't have text message. They don't have credit on their phone. Send 100 naira credit to them. Send credit to them. Let them send SMS. Because you know how much you can gain from that contact list. Investing back. At this point, you are paying attention to your teammates. You are paying attention. Why are you frowning your face? I did not see you in sell meeting yesterday. Oh. At this stage, nobody's calling you to come for sell meeting. Oh my God. At this stage, nobody's calling you. Did you attend sell meeting? No. It's you that is calling people. Today, I didn't see you in sell meeting. No. Grace, I didn't see you in sell meeting. What's happening? At this stage, you are calling your people to come for something. You are not looking at your leader. At this stage, you are contributing to your leader's business. The only way for you to be a good upline, is for you to first be a good downline. The only way you will earn money from downline, if they earn money from you, that's how the business works. You must first be you must first in your team, let it be that without you, your leader cannot even survive because they know that you are the one that is contributing. If they say, who will present? Me. Who will do this? Me. Nobody is using you. Nobody is using you. No, they are just training you. That's how overtaking happens. At this stage, you don't give excuses. Some people are so filled with excuses. Can you do a presentation today? No, I cannot. I did not plan for it. Who planned for it? Can you do this? No, ma. Can you do this? No. Your leader cannot even count on you for anything. Can you take payments? No. Can you do whatever? No. Can you travel? No. But do you want to make money? Yes. I didn't come to play with anybody today. I already played at the beginning. So now we are serious. Here you are grounded in the business. You are grounded. You do personal development. You are the first to enter cell meeting. Even after cell meeting, you are doing personal development. You are listening to things. If you are struggling with follow-up, instead of you to complain, you go and watch 5 videos on follow-up. You are struggling with presentation, you go and watch videos on presentation. You call your leader, please, I want to do this. Can you teach me what to do? You are thinking of how to open offices. You are thinking expansion. That's the growth and maturity stage. They don't beg you to do maintenance at this stage. No. You do. At this stage, you are already doing double and triple maintenance. At this stage, nobody's begging you to do your KPI. We are begging you, submit KPI, please. Submit KPI. I beg you, submit KPI. No, now you are not mature. You are children. Oh, God. You are still a child. To submit KPI, you cannot submit KPI. They have begged you submit it on Friday night so that your leader can submit it on Saturday. Saturday morning, you've not submitted it. Saturday evening, you have submitted it. Some of you up to today, you've not done your KPI. You are a child in the business. You are a child. You are a little otakiri. You are a child in the business. You are a child in the business. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, the way some of you are running this business, if we ran it like that, you wouldn't have joined. If we run this business the way some of you are running the business, morning to night, no follow-up call, no booking, no presentation, nothing, and you are full-time. If we run it like that, my people, you won't have registered though, because the business would have died in our hand. Now we have passed to the next generation, nothing. At this stage, you are positive minded. You are positive minded. You are always on a high. You're always excited. You are positive. You have energy. You have ginger. Somebody is discouraged. You talk to them, they're already happier again. At this stage, when you are depressed, you go and meet your upline. You don't go and talk to your downline. At this stage, tell yourself, I am going to get to the growth and maturity stage. Go to the comments and type it. Say, I will get to the growth and maturity stage. I'm going to make this recording available for all of us so we can go through it. Go and type in the comments and say, I am going to get to the growth and maturity stage. I will get there. We are trying to raise Kingsmen right now. We have a goal. We have a target for the Wealth Creators team. We have a target of 3,000 Kingsmen. I'm going to show the different divisions before I end the meeting. We have Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. If you are in this growth and maturity, you would have called your leader, please, that division they are doing. Me, I want to be part of that division. My leader, me, I want to contribute 100 Kingsmen to that division. You tell yourself, because of me, our division will win that 1.5 million. Because I'm in this division, we are going to win that 1.5 million. I will not allow anybody take it away from us. That is the kind of mentality if you are in the growth and maturity stage. If you are in the growth and maturity stage. So go and type, say, I will get to the growth and maturity stage. I will get to that point. I will get to that point. And you can get to that point before your leader. Are you aware? You can get to that point before your upline. Hey, everybody here is an independent business owner. Independent business owner. You can get to that stage before the person that even showed you the business gets to that stage. Let me tell you this. You can get there. Some of you are not typing. You are afraid to type. You are afraid to type. So that let me not go and type it now. Me that I'm in critical phase. I'm not even sure. The way this woman is even shouting at herself with this lashes, just come and shout. Why is she even shouting like that? Why does she know that she's young? My last born is even older than her. That she's coming to come and shout. It's a shout of love. Oh. This is a shout of love. Hey, and you don't have me. I heard something. Just let me just throw in a light joke. Somebody was saying, he was talking to a lady, and telling the lady, don't you know I have two of you in my house. I have two of the ones that you don't have me in your house. So you cannot me. Maybe you have two women in your house, but me, it's not me that you have in your house. You cannot even have me. You don't have the capacity to have someone like me in your house. Maturity stage. So let's move. What is the next stage? This is the sweet stage. This is now the balance. This was the financial freedom stage. Financial freedom stage. At this stage, you have duplicated yourself. You have duplicated yourself at this stage. At this stage, you have people who are speaking like you. You have people who can do what you can do. Listen to me. At this stage, you have downlines who can even present better than you. You have downlines who can even get results more than you. You have some downlines where if you present 10 to 10 people, you get 3. Your downline presents, they get 5. Just so that you have blown, no? Hey. You have different people that they can even train better than you. They can do things better than you. They are growing. Everything that you are doing, you have people that can do it. You have people that are earning your type of income. At this stage, you know that you have gotten to the what? Financial freedom stage. And anybody can get to that stage. Anybody. But it starts with this 90-day game plan. For you to duplicate yourself in people, guess what? You must have the people to duplicate yourself in. Who are you duplicating yourself inside? This 90 days game plan is it. We have 34 more days. What are you going to do with the 34 days? You need to intensify your prospecting. When I go through the KPI, I know that many people are not doing the game plan. That's the truth. When I go to the KPI, how can a leader that you have 30 people running the 90 days game plan, and you are telling me in a week you booked 168? What are we? Is that playing? In a week, you have 30 people running the game plan, and in a week, you booked 168. You and the 30 people. When you alone should have done that 168 in a week. So I came to tell you this point that you need to recommit to the plan. You need to recommit. If you have not been doing it, recommit to it. Recommit to it. Recommit to it. So I will duplicate someone who will be like Ambassador Didi. That is fantastic. That's a good thing. But before you duplicate somebody, you first of all need to be like Ambassador Didi first. You have to first of all be like her before you can duplicate somebody who is like her. Do you understand that? You have to be like that first, then you duplicate, because you cannot give what you don't have. Monkey, the born goats. Do you understand that? You cannot give what you don't have. At this we have 34 days to the end of the challenge. Who are you going to duplicate yourself in? If you have been doing 20 people daily, 20, we will not be having this conversation. If you have been doing 20 bookings daily, we will not be having, but most people are not doing it. That's the truth of the matter. I said make 2 to 5 friends every day. Are we doing it? No. Questionnaires, 20 to 40 questionnaires. Are we doing daily? Are we doing it? No. Daily presentations. Are we doing it? No. That is why. That is why. So the financial freedom says everybody here looking at me and listening to me, you can hit this financial freedom. There is nobody here that cannot hit it though. It doesn't matter your background, you can hit it. But you need to go through the other stages and pull people through the other stages. You need to be growth. You need to have the growth. You need to have the maturity phase. You need to get away. Some of you, so you are always in the critical phase today. Tomorrow you come out. Next morning you enter critical phase. You come out. You enter critical. No, now come out of that critical phase. Let us be moved. Let's move forward. Not every day you are threatening to quit. Something that you are supposed to have been maturity phase by now, helping people. You are still threatening to quit. You are still in critical phase. If you are in critical phase, what will happen to all your downlines? If you are in critical phase, what will happen to your downlines? You are still not sure. You are not sure. Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I go? If you are here, full ground here. Burn the bridge of the critical. Say, I'm not critical anything, please. I've moved forward, growth and maturity. Either growth and maturity or nothing. That's it. There are many leaders under you that can do exactly what you do. At this stage, people run to join your business. At this stage, your business protecting becomes attractive, becomes easier for you. These are different things I just explained. Okay? So now what will you do to make you what will make you go through these 5 phases of growth? I'm going to run through this very fast. Number 1, your why. Your why. Your why is going to help you in this 90 days game plan. Your why is going to help you go through these phases. Your why. What do you want to achieve? Why are you doing the business? What is your why? What do you want to achieve in the next 2 to 4 years? Our business is a 2 to 4 year plan. It's not a 1 month plan. It's not a 90 days game plan. It's not a 6 month plan. It's a 2 to 4 year plan. The 90 days game plan is just in between. It's a 2 to 4 year plan. That is it. So it must be. So if it's a 2 to 4 year plan, how can you quit in your first year when you've not even reached year 4? Do you understand? Put it in perspective. Because it's your why that will propel you to achieve your goals and push and all of that. Do you understand? It's your why. When you're discouraged, you remember your why. When you're discouraged, you remember why you even joined. When you're supported by your friends, you remember your why. That's number 1. Number 2 is what? Personal development. That's another thing that will keep you in the maturity stage or push you there. Don't worry, I'll give you guys the slide. Don't worry. Number 1 is your why. Number 2 is what? Personal development. Personal development. Sell meetings, trainings. That's why we don't joke with sell meeting. You don't joke with sell meeting. Some of you that are here, while I was talking, now they're calling your people, come and attend sell meeting, because you want them to hear what you are hearing. Why didn't you call them since? Why? Why is it until when the meeting is getting hot, you say, hey, Chukudi, should come and hear what ambassador is saying? No, Chukudi. Why didn't you call Chukudi at the beginning of this meeting? Why did you come late? You came late. Then you're now calling Chukudi after the meeting is almost finished. Sell meetings, trainings, please don't. I beg you. Some of you only come for sell meeting on Monday. That is. Oh God, that is starter phase, baby phase, pampers phase. Pampers phase. Only Monday you come for sell meeting. Break away sell meeting. Your leader, you are reducing your leader's numbers. No, my people, no. I beg you. Sell me things, trainings. I know how many teammates we have in Abuja, but yes, when we have our Abuja Wednesday, we have meeting in Abuja every Wednesday by 5 trainings. How many people come? How many people come? Yeah, they are in the headquarters. So I know that it's like that in other places. When I started my network marketing journey, I never missed a training in my life. Never. If I'm sick, I come for training. If I'm tired, I come for training. If I don't have transport, I borrow money and come for training. And it was one of those trainings that I heard something that changed my life. It was one of those trainings that I attended in the evening. And the lady was talking about how to make friends. Oh, I had never heard anything like that in my life. And after that training, there is Ronke before that training, and there's Ronke after that training. After that training, I became a mad woman in prospecting. I became mental in prospecting. After that training, I just ran one training. So you don't know, you cannot afford to miss any meeting, but you don't know the meeting that you will attend that will do something for you. The woman that gave me that training, if she knows, if I one day when I blow, I need to go and give that woman money, like 1 million. I need to, because what she did for me in that training, she doesn't know. Based on that training, I have trained more people from that training than even had that taught me that training. She gave me the foundation, and then I fleshed it out. Your personal learning, watching videos about network marketing, reading books about network marketing, then teaching other people. Part of personal development is teaching, because as you teach, as I'm teaching this thing, I'm also learning myself. Oh, don't think I'm teaching, I'm learning too. As you teach, the fastest way to learn something, for you to internalize, is what? Teach somebody else. Teach your teammates. First year network marketing over the APs. We went through that in our SMO training. We said, read listen to chapter 1. We did it together. Then we said, okay, go and do chapter 2 by yourself. How many people did chapter 2? We had to put it in cell meeting. Chapter 3, go and listen to it. How many people did it? Chapter 4, chapter 5. This next 34 days in the game plan, let us go crazy about it. Let us put in our all about it. Especially if you are here, you have a team you are leading. Engaging in the activities. That's number 3 that will keep you in the game. That will help you surmount these phases. Engaging the activities. Activities lead to success, not the other way. Some people say, when I succeed, I will do the activity. When I start making money, I don't know how. You hear somebody say, I don't want to invite my friends yet. Let me make money first. Then I will invite my friends. And I'm wondering, Oga, what primary school did you go to? What primary school did you go to? It's like I'm selling laptops. I'm selling electronics. I'm selling laptop. And I'm saying, let me make money first from selling laptop before I start selling laptop. Hello? Does it make sense? So you do the activities. It is the activities that will now bring the success. Your people on your phone, have they all seen the business? Have they all seen the business? And number 4, positive associations. Here I said, protect your space. Protect your space. Me, I don't have plenty friends, though. As I am like this, I don't have plenty. I'm very careful. I'm very careful who I associate with. I'm very careful. Because I know that somebody can influence me. There's something I used to do now. There's one Ambassador Didi used to do that. I've started doing it. Every like 5 minutes, she'll just touch her eye like this, or do like this, like Boti, just do like this, do like this. I don't know why she's doing it. I've started doing it. I'll just say, nothing's wrong with my eye. I'll just do like this. I'll just do like this. I'll just do like this. And I'm like, hey, Didi, see what you're teaching me. Oh. Association is so important. Who you spend time with, you will start laughing the way they laugh. You start talking the way they talk. You start eating the way they eat. You start saying the things that they're saying. Anybody you spend time with, you guys are exchanging spirits. You don't even know. You start becoming like them. You don't even, and you know how people influence you? It's not by giving you advice, it's just by being themselves. As they are themselves, they are influencing you. You too, you are influencing them. Protect your space. Make friends with people in the business that are serious. Make friends with people in the business that are serious. Don't make friends with people that are unserious, no. Protect your space. If the person you're going to go and share questionnaire with has started speaking a different English, They started saying, it's like, this questionnaire is not working. I beg, I'm tired though. Just leave them, go and meet somebody, because they're not people that build their business on questionnaire. Positive associations. And finally, number 5 is what? Your success. After a while, as you're running business, you get your first encashment. Your encashment will now encourage you. Okay, if I can encash 50K, it means I can encash 100K. If I can encash 100K, it means I can encash 300K. If I can encash 300, it means I can encash 1 million. If I can encash 1 million, it means I can encash 3 million. Your success will now start being the one to what? Encourage you. Your success will start encouraging you. But guess what? Some of his ambassadors, I want my success to encourage you. Go through the activities, the success will come. So I say my video is not showing. It's showing, my darling. It's showing very well. Maybe it's your network. Sorry, Okay? So guys, I hope that we've learned something today. There's this quote I saw. I've shared this quote before. I've shared this quote before, but I'm going to share it again with us. I'm going to show us the different divisions, okay? The quote says, and I'm saying this specifically for those who have stopped running the game plan, today's game plan, who have reduced their game plan activities, who are not doing what they're supposed to do. I said every day, 20 bookings, we're not doing it. Are we making new friends? Are we doing our social media daily? And the quote for you, it says, you said that you are not getting results, so you decided to give up. You were doing the game plan, you were not getting results, so you decided to give up. Now that you have given up, are you getting results? I think it was, I forgot who shared this with me. Let me not give credit to, I'm not sure of. You said you were not getting results, so you stopped, you gave up. You say I'm not doing again, I beg. Now that you've quit, are you getting results? No, so why don't you just go back and do the activities? Okay? Awesome. So I'm sure we've learned a lot today. Now, final thing I'm going to do. Oh, sorry. Oh my, I used the wrong slide all through this. Can you imagine? But anyway, it's fine. The final thing I want to do is I'm going to quickly show us the different divisions one more time and what we need to do. Remember that, like I said, upper week. Last week, Ambassador Didi gave us a fantastic training talking about don't sabotage yourself. Oof. That training was hot. It was hot. It was like asun peppered. It was hot. Anyway, so like I said, upper week, I spoke about the different divisions, okay? And I said, some of you need to go back and listen to that Ambassador Didi's training. I said, the goal is for us as the wealth creators to have 3,000 Kingsmen at our event, not our event, at the July event, okay? There's going to be an event happening in July. It's called, listen to me, guys. It's called the Immersion of Kingsmen. And the event is only for Kingsmen. Only for Kingsmen, okay? So we said, okay, what do you need to do? We have 3 divisions we divided the Wealth Creators Nation into 3 divisions. And we said each division is expected to deliver 1,000 Kingsmen for the event, 1,000 Kingsmen. And I said, any division that delivers their 1,000 Kingsmen by that event, that division gets $1 million. And I'm going to show you the team leads there. That division automatically gets $1 million. Any division that delivers the 1,000 Kingsmen automatically gets $1 million. That's the gift. But the first division to do it gets 1.5 million naira. Do you understand that? So that's it. So what are different divisions?